Hey everyone, Chang here. This is the practice problem video series. For today's video, we're going to go over this problem. This is a wonderful standard test problem. Now, tangent squared theta plus 1, parentheses times cosine squared theta. Now, what does that equal to? Now, here's the thing regarding trigonometric functions in general and their identity. There's a lot of different ones. A good number of them is actually just a combination and a flipping and messing around and a manipulation of basically several few. And one of the key important one is sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. So let's write that down. Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. Now this is extremely important. A lot of the trig identities, the definition and stuff actually can be derived from this. So I would say this is one of the most important to memorize. Other than that, if you do memorize other ones, yes, it's going to make your life a little easier. But I honestly think overall it's not worth it unless you're just really that good at it. So for example, this problem right here, it's a wonderful use of this. But if you memorize something even better, then great. Like for example, tangent squared theta plus 1, if you memorize the fact that it equals to secant squared theta. So secant squared theta times cosine squared theta. And we know that secant squared theta is just 1 over cosine squared theta. It will cancel out and it'll equal 1. But let's just say we didn't know that. We didn't know that tangent squared theta plus 1 equals secant squared theta. But we do know this. Now why is this important? Well, first and foremost, let's just go with this. Tangent squared theta plus 1 times cosine squared theta. If you factor it or multiply, distribute it all out right here, right? We have basically tangent squared theta times cosine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. Okay, great. Now, tangent, hopefully you guys remember this, tangent definition is just sine theta over cosine theta. So in this case, tangent squared theta is just sine squared theta over cosine squared theta. And this we have cosine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. Well, this one's at the bottom, this one's at the top. These guys will cancel. In this case, what you have left over is sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals, from this identity, 1. So your final answer in this problem is just 1. Now, once again, notice that this one, if we memorize the exact identity, we can go very quickly. If not, there's always a way to manipulate it. Just using this as one of the core, I guess you could say, identity. Using this, you can eventually come up with the answer as well. So when you see a problem like this and you don't remember the exact identity, don't freak out. Calm down, relax. Remember this and try to figure it out. Most likely, 90% of the chance, you'll got it. All right, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.